So this is going to be a reading for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. We're going to see what energy is going to be surrounding you from now until the 31st of this month. So let's get into it. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so that you never miss a beat. Also, if you would like a personal session after viewing my videos, I will have my link tree listed below so that you guys can actually go ahead and book a session with me. And if you're interested in daily tarot horoscopes, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's where I post them. You can follow me on Instagram at Mystical Crystal Tarot, and you can follow me on Twitter at Mystical Crystal, just like how it's spelled here. Okay. Alrighty, Libras. From now until the 31st of March. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Let me readjust this. So let's talk about the tarot cards first. So we have the Three of Cups, the Star card, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is Wands. Guys, this deck is different. We also have the Empress, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then the Death card. Sorry. So, okay, interesting. So with this, I see you guys turning down a reconciliation opportunity or turning down. Now, when I say reconciliation, this doesn't have to just be a romantic partner coming back around. This could literally be anyone. That's one thing we do have to talk about whenever we're speaking about resurrections of people coming back around. It doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. This looks like, for some of you, an ex, but for others of you, this may be a friend trying to come back around and make their presence known, or like a family member, like somebody you may have cut off, maybe trying to come back around and like rekindle the relationship you guys may have had existing with each other. And you may be trying to drop your guard in terms of being defensive and, not allowing this person to come back around, but you just may be, you may have your reasons for why you don't want to deal with someone, and it may be valid, especially if you did catch this person up in just sneaky antics in the past. They may have not changed 100% yet. As far as like what you may have caught them for before, they may not be someone who really learned from that mistake. I also see, for some of you, you may have like a close friend around you who you really may be realizing is very fake, especially when it comes to like other people that they may be cool with. You may be noticing that they're especially fake when they're around them, because they may not invite you anywhere whenever they're hanging around them, or they may make it a point to kind of exclude you, but then still send you clips and, things of stuff that they've been doing. Okay. I also see some of you actually healing from a third party situation you may have been in, especially if you weren't like trying to be in that circumstance, if you just ended up in it and you didn't know what was going on. I see you guys recovering and at least dropping this guard that you may have had up in terms of like letting people get close to you, especially if this was like the father or the mother of your child. You guys may be working on healing, but it's going to take some time for that to quite happen, where you're at a place to where you're able to trust again. Some of you may be finding out the person you may have children with is still cheating, and that may be like the straw that breaks the camel's back. Now, just looking further into this, let's address these cards. So we have in Sagittarius the fifth house and the first house. So let's start here. So with the first house, this is your personal perception or how people view you out in the world. So this is you taking a closer look at your image and how you're being presented, especially if you're trying to work in a career where your image is everything. This is you needing to like realign your actions, your desires, the way you present yourself, the way you're projecting yourself. Also, when it comes to anything that you maybe need to get done during this time frame, you are possibly going to have to do it on your own and not really wait for someone else to come around and like help you. And then with the fifth house, this is speaking to your inner child. This is speaking to your creativity, what you like to do in your time of leisure. So with this, also this is romance, but with this, there's a need for you to look at that area in your life. What are you doing that you deem as fun or pleasurable? Is this something that's detrimental to you, or is this something that's beneficial to you? So when I say that, this is like, are you someone who drinks when you're quote unquote having fun? Is that something that's in excess? If so, cut back. This is just pinpointing all the things that you do in leisure and what some of it that you could cut back on, in terms of not like cutting back on having fun, but cutting back on maybe watching so much Netflix so that you can get certain things done, or cutting back on, eating so much junk food because that may be affecting you health wise. So it's looking at that. Also, again, looking at your relationships romantically, your source of creativity, and how you guys can have that energy flow a lot better. And then with Sagittarius, during this time frame, there's going to be a look at your beliefs or your ideals during this time frame. What you understand, or what is the wisdom you've gained from certain experiences you've gone through, and how you could apply it to your life. So you may have to use the wisdom that you've acquired from certain experiences to make some decisions during this time frame. And this is going to require you to be kind of straight up honest with yourself during this time frame as well, in regards to your goals and which ones are achievable and which ones aren't, or at least not in any immediate time. Now, we also have meditation brings answers. So this is speaking to you guys needing a peace of mind and possibly needing to go into a space of meditation, or at least something to clear your headspace, because some of you have an overactive mind. You also may have a lot of thoughts that aren't yours, and then you tend to believe that they're almost yours, and then they create certain circumstances, all because of the lack of being able to decipher between which thoughts are real and which ones aren't. So meditation is what's going to bring you answers. The answers are always within. If you clear your headspace, if you clear your mind, then you're able to be at peace to hear them. So this is important. And then with let go, this is speaking to you needing to let go of some things. Anything that you have to hold on to for dear life, or you have to constantly question whether or not it's going to slip out of your hands, it may be time for it to go anyways. You have to like forcefully hold on to it. And this is also letting go of that barrier or that wall that you may be trying to put up to protect yourself. And in the end, all it is blocking yourself from being able to make moves, being able to attract things to you by, building that wall up. And then with get more information, there's a need for you guys to take the time to get more information, like this card says, on any business endeavor that you're trying to pursue, any relationship that you may be trying to pursue with someone. You need to get to know that person a little bit better before you take anything serious. And anything that you're trying to do during this time frame, before you take anything super serious, get the proper information so you know what you're getting yourself into. So this is what I see. I hope that I discussed something here today that helped you. If you did enjoy, definitely make sure you thumbs the video up and subscribe. If you would like to see, like I said, daily horoscopes from me, check out my Twitter at Mystical Crystal or my Instagram at Mystical Crystal Tarot, just like how it's spelled here. And if you want a personal reading with me, make sure you check the Linktree link in my description box so you guys can go ahead and book there. All right, see you guys in the next one.